Hello guys, welcome once again to my channel, and today I'll teach you guys how to make a pocket piping. How to make this design you're seeing here in very simple and easy steps. Very simple and easy steps. So before I get into it, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and I'll answer them. So let's get straight into it. So this design is mainly used for curved surfaces. So you can see that this pocket is curved, and that is why we'll be able to apply this design. So it's just the normal process of getting your pockets. This is chest pockets. So you cut your pocket to your dimensions. For this one I use 4.5 inches sideways, and the length of the pocket is 5 inches. Do you understand? So you gum it, and the gum I use is a hard color gum. So you gum it on the fabric that you're using. So I'm just showing you for you to have a closer look at this. So the next step is we are going to trim the excess fabric around the pockets. You see how I'm trimming this? Trim it very close, just around the edges of the collar gum. But on the top side we're going to leave about half an inch for the folding. But for the sides, you're going to trim it close to the gum as seen here. Just do the same thing that you're seeing me doing here. Trim the excess fabric around the collar gum, close to the collar gum. We're not leaving any allowance because we're not folding that side. We're only going to leave folding allowance for the up or the mouth of the pockets. So you leave about half an inch, which is what I'm doing here. So you can see this. I hope this is clear. Leave half an inch there so that you can fold it as seen. Do you understand? Yeah, so you just pick up your hemming gum, is what I normally use because I don't like to see stitches on my pockets. So hemming gum, if you're not using a steam iron, you apply water and then you gum it, which is what I'm doing here. Apply water and gum it. So here's the results after ironing that. This is the result. That's the up, and look at the sides. Next step, we are going to pick up the fabric that you want to use for the piping. So as you might already know, piping is piping. No matter whatever place that you want to put it, whether it's on the pocket or it's on the neck. So we're going to find the bias side of this fabric. That's the straight side, and this is the bias side because it's been cut before. So I'm just going to fold that as seen here. You can fold it, let the upper part be about 1 inch. Then you are going to trim it, cut it to the size that you want. Cut it out, which is what I'm doing, and also to the length, the desired length. So that length will be enough for me, so I just trim it off at that point. So the only thing we're not going to do here is we're not going to apply gum inside this piping yet. You can see that it stretches. That is the bias of it. So now we're just going to take it to the sewing machine, and then we're going to stitch it, and then I'll show you the results. So here we are at the sewing machine. So you need to pay close attention here. See the way I folded the top of that fabric, and then you're going to align it to the top of the pocket. Make sure it aligns to the top of the pocket on the same level. Do you understand? So that when you finish stitching, one layer will not be above the other. So look at that's the face. Now you just fold the front of the bias and place it on the same level from where the pocket starts. Now pay attention to this as well. We are going to be stitching just quarter of an inch. All right, quarter of an inch. For me, I like to use the size of the footer as my guide. The size of the footer is my guide here. So you just stitch it quarter of an inch all around as seen here. Stitch a quarter of an inch. Don't make sure that some points do not exceed. It has to be uniform for the beauty to come out. So you start with quarter of an inch and you end with quarter of an inch all around as seen here. Now what's the next step? You just fold it inwards. Just do it as seen. Fold it inwards. Fold it inwards as seen here. If your fabric is very biased, you're not going to have any issues folding this thing, and it's going to be very smooth. So you can see that the design is beginning to come out. The design is beginning to come out, but we'll have to iron it. So we'll take it to the table. We can see that there is a lot of excess fabric. You just trim that out. You should trim that out. Maybe you leave about half of an inch. Leave half of an inch because we are going to apply hemming gum underneath this thing that is opened here. Do you understand? Yes, just do as I do. Do as I do. So you can see, just place your hemming gum underneath the fabric as seen here. You apply the water and then you press it down. Apply your water and press it down. So you can all see that while I'm ironing it, you stretch the fabric inwards. You can see the way I did that. Just observe closely. You stretch your fabric, the red one, inwards. Now look at how beautiful this is. And I've not even ironed the outside. You see, you use your finger to remove whatever wrinkles that might have appeared, because it has to be very smooth. Oh my god, I'm already loving this. So you can see it looks so sleek and very nice. So this is me just trimming off excess fabric from underneath, so that we can have very perfect and clean results. So look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this clean? You can see the consistency. You can see the consistency. Half an inch all around. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Now our pocket is ready and you can apply it on your shirt. So please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Catch you on the next one.